guys, welcome to my channel. It's JJ Medina X here. Hello, how's everybody doing? It's been a little while. Well, kinda, I don't know. Oh yeah, excuse me for my green hands. I clearly did a thing on my hair. As you can see, I am green and black. Yo, green and black. Anyway, welcome. I'm gonna let this like marinate in my hair, you know, while we talk about today's topic. Is going to be, well, I want to make a segment out of this. It's like all my paranormal ghost stories. I have lots and lots of stories, not just like I do, also some of my like my brothers, my cousins, and I was thinking of maybe bringing them on the channel too to tell their experiences and maybe even show like photos and stuff. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, but today I'm gonna talk two little like kind of ghost story or two little experiences. I know my hands are green, I'm sorry. But yeah, so get ready, get cozy, get comfy, grab yourself some toast. You know, nibble on it.
Yummy.
All good. That really good. Grab yourself some snacks, some goodies. Grab yourself some tea. That's the stuff. Real good. Grab yourself a blanket and a plushie and get comfortable and cozy because it is story time. Yes, people, it's story time. Okay. Well, first off, this is Robert. Robert, say hi. Hello. Precious little Robert. Yes. Yes. But yeah, let's get on to the story. Okay, so this one I'm going to talk about. This was kind of recent-ish. I think like I want to say a year ago, but it was not a year ago. No, I think it was like 2 to maybe 3 years ago now. I don't know. I used to do like landscaping, okay? With my fiance and my dad. We used to do like landscaping and stuff. And I know that day I had to go with my fiance with his crew. He used to take care of a cemetery. And so there I go, you know, on my way towards my hubby, my fiance. And yeah, we were on our merry way to the cemetery. So we get there, right? He tells me, like at the entrance, I can't remember if I was pulling weeds or if I was like planting flowers in the entrance. I think I was pulling weeds. But yeah, so I was there, you know, doing my own little thing, you know. I had my little AirPods or headphones on, you know, just jamming to some music and minding my own business. I kid you not. I could feel a presence like behind me. I legitimately thought that it was one of like the workers, you know, that was with us, with his crew, with my fiance's crew. And so like I felt like someone was like behind me, and so I was like, oh shoot, I think maybe someone's trying to get my attention, maybe they want me to do something else. So I like turn around and there was no one. And I was like, am I tripping? Am I like for really tripping? But yeah, what do you think, Robert?
Oh, hell no!
But yeah, and then there was another time too. I was with my fiance as well in the same cemetery, and I was weed eating with him. And I remember the weed eater like broke or something happened, and he needed to get like another part to put it together or fix it or whatever. And then I know he had, well, we were trying to figure out what was going on, you know, and with the weed eater. Then his nose started bleeding, so of course he was like, oh shoot, you know, he quickly had to run to the bathroom, obviously, to clean himself up and like elevate his nose and stuff and whatnot. So he left me alone, and I was just there, and he told me to stay and chill. I was like, okay, I'll wait here, because I couldn't really do anything else, because I was supposed to weed eating, whatever, so I couldn't do anything else. But yeah, so I was just there chilling, vibing, and then I saw from afar, this was in broad daylight, this was daylight, okay, this was daytime, okay, and I saw, like, I kid you not, like, I'm not joking, I probably sound crazy, but I saw, like, a black, like, shadowy figure, like, really dark, like, I don't know how to explain, like, really dark shadow, okay, and I saw it, like, across, there's a lot of tombstones, right, they were pretty, like, those, like, tall, like, tombstones, you know, like, you know what I mean, like this, so, and from, like, afar, and I was just looking at it, I was like, what is that? It was, like, walking, and it was, like, going across, like, these, like, several, like, tombstones. It was just, like, walking and walking, and there was this one tombstone, it, like, stopped behind it, and it just appeared. Like I didn't see. I was like waiting for it to like finish crossing and go like out or something. I thought, I don't know, and I was like so weirded out. What was that? What was that? Oh no. And of course I just waited and waited. I was just staring at it, waiting for it to like to finish crossing or for it to go away. Like if it was like a person or something, like all covered or something, you know, you would think it would like continue walking, or maybe it was there on the grave and then it left. But no, I was like strictly just staring at it, and my fiance comes back. I got the part, whatever, and then my nose stopped bleeding, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I kept staring at it though, right? And what I did is I went towards the tombstone. Probably, you shouldn't do this, probably. But I went because I was curious, right? I know, I probably would have like died or whatever, I don't know, like in a horror movie. But anyway, so I go, and nothing. There was no one. There was no like weird shadow. There was no person. There was nobody. Because I was strictly staring at it. I didn't look away or anything. I was just strictly staring at it or whatever, like the tombstone where that thing like, you know, like was just, it went whoop, and it was like behind that tall tombstone, and I don't know. There was no one. There was nothing. Like, okay, weird. And then I told my fiance when I came back what was going on, because he was like, "What are you doing?" But anyway, so yeah. Okay, hold on. So I need my tea break. It hits the spot. Oof. Anyways, comment down below if you love tea too. Where are my tea people? Where are my tea lover people? Anyway, okay, this is another thing too from that whole like story with the cemetery experience. I'm just gonna count it all as like one little like story, okay? But yeah, another time I was there was times I would be doing my business or picking out the dry like flowers, because we would go from like tombstone to tombstone, I remember, and just take out like the dead flowers and take them out of their little thing from their graves, because then we would go through and like we would mow or we weedy. I was doing that, like, I don't know, sometimes there would be certain like tombstones, I remember certain ones, like I would actually start bawling, like I would start crying uncontrollably. Obviously my fiance didn't see me while I was doing that. I remember one of like the workers, not our workers, but like the cemetery workers, there was like different, I guess, workers there. So I remember one of them did see me, and I was like, no, please don't look at me, please, no, I'm okay, don't look at me, please, don't look at me. But anyway, and I don't know, man, like it was crazy. Like I don't know, like I felt like my throat, and I was just crying, and I wanted to scream and sad, and I don't know, and I don't know these people, and I just felt with certain ones only, not like all of them, but like certain ones, I would just be like,
I would feel so much pain and sadness.
Have you guys ever experienced something like that before too? Please comment down below, let me know if you have. But I don't know, man, it was definitely an experience. Okay, Robert, I'm gonna like move you right here. Okay, so this is another story time. This is when I went to Mexico, okay? I was probably maybe 15 years old, 14, around that age, okay? And I went with my cousins, and you know who you are. If you're watching this video right now, you know who you are. But, yes, we went there to Mexico. We were all chilling, vibing, excited, you know, just here family, and just chill and vibe. Well, this is in my grandma's house. I remember, like my cousins that were there in Mexico would tell me that they would see like stuff around the house, and obviously I was getting a little scared, not gonna lie, you know, whatever. One of them was saying like, oh, I saw like a man or something, and one said like I saw like a shadow or something, and I was like, oh, okay, spooky. I remember there was like stairways going like up towards like the roof, and let me tell you, man, those stairs were so dark. Like they were almost like pitch black, and I don't know what, but it gave me like the creeps. It scared me. I felt like something was like lingering around there, you know, like a little scary spooky monster. But anyway, I felt weird. We decided to sleep in the living room because there was a lot of us, and eventually we fell asleep. And I don't know what time it was, but it was dark. Like let's say I'm like sleeping like right here, and there's like the window, let's say, is where like that my tapestry is right there, and the window, there's also like a curtain, but the curtain's kind of like be light through a little bit, right? So it wasn't completely pitch black in the living room. Like it was dark, but you could see where the couch was, where stuff was, you know, around the living room, right? But where you could not see anything was like a little like hall, like down like the little hall where like the creepy dark stairs were, and towards like my grandma's room. It was completely pitch black. You could not see anything. I felt like really scared, really anxious, and I kind of like, I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep because I kept staring at the void, the darkness. And I'm like, oh, you know, because ever since I was a little girl, okay, right, I was always afraid of the dark. If I had like cousins or whoever, like if I wasn't alone, I was fine. But if I was alone in the pitch black darkness, absolutely not. No thank you, I would not survive. I would be screaming. You know, now that I'm older, I mean, I actually don't mind it. I'm okay now, it's fine. But then again, I have reasons why I was, okay? Because there's another story time, but that'll be for another day, of when I kind of first started experiencing paranormal stuff in my old house, which I feel like that kind of maybe potentially triggered me being, or not triggered, but me potentially being really afraid of the dark, because spooky sus things would lurk around. But anywho, that's a different story. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So, you know, I was like scared and just seeing this dark void, right? And all of a sudden, I see this like white, kind of like misty, like apparition, like appearing in front of my eyes, you know? And I was like, what? Like, whoa. And it started to like kind of form, and it looked like it had like a white dress or like a two-piece. It was kind of blurry, kind of hard to see. It wasn't like super clear, but it was like white, you know, like kind of like a white dress or like a white like top and a skirt. And I couldn't see her face. It was kind of blurry, but her hair was short, kind of curly-ish and black. And the first thing that came into my mind was my grandma. Okay, because she did pass away sadly from breast cancer. I wasn't afraid though when I saw this like white kind of apparition thing in my grandma's living room. Okay, so that was the first thing that came to my mind was my grandma, and I wasn't like afraid or scared, you know, or like I've also told people this story too, and my mom's like, maybe it could have been your grandma if that was the first thing that popped into your mind, or maybe it was like a guardian angel or something. I don't know. But the point is, I was not afraid. I wasn't scared. I was just like kind of like surprised or kind of like, whoa. And I was just looking at her, and I tried to shake my cousin, and I'm like, wake up, wake up, wake up, because I wanted her to like make sure that she was also seeing what I'm seeing, right? And she would not budge. She did not wake up, sadly. And so then I was like, am I dreaming? And I'm like, I don't feel like I am. And obviously, like, I'm pinching myself. I'm like blinking my eyes, and no, I'm awake. Okay. And I'm just like, whoa. And then the apparition like starts to fade and just fizzles out or disappears, and I'm like, excuse me, what? But at the same time, I was like relieved. Like, I wasn't afraid anymore. I feel like if it was, let's say if it was my grandma, I feel like she was there to say, no, you're okay, mija, it's okay, nothing to be afraid of, go back to sleep. I don't know, but I felt like peace, and I was finally able to go back to sleep, which was amazing. But also I was like, whoa. So that's all I have time for today of story time. Spooky, scary story time. Well, I don't know if it's scary, but spooky paranormal story time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, and please give us a like, subscribe, let me know if you have also like some paranormal like stuff that happens to you or that has happened to you. Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to read them. Maybe I can like do a video about that too if a lot of you comment on your little paranormal like stories. Maybe I can react to them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time of the day you're watching this. Take care of yourselves, because the world out there is whew. Hi, Chibito. It's a butchie. But yeah, take care, and we'll see you later. Deuces.